Hi guys, I hope that you're doing well. Welcome in. I hope that you have had a fabulous day and all that kind of stuff, or you're fixing to. I don't know where you're at in the world. But anyway, welcome in. Peace to you. If you are new, my name is Shannon. I'm glad to have you. Audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, my channel looks at a lot of crime and stuff like that. And so it's pretty big talk sometimes on this channel. Most of the time it is. And I feel energy, and I'm known to rebuke a thing within the energy itself, and so it may just be a different type of a channel. Look, if you're supposed to be here, you'll stick around and you'll figure it out and stay, and I'm glad to have you. Otherwise, thanks for checking me out. Let's get started. Most High God, I just thank you for who you are. I just thank you for the Holy Spirit and your angels that are round about those who fear you. Just come on in and just begin to speak. What are you going to bring out? What's going on right now? All right. Somebody could be on the fence about communicating, maybe even secretly, with the death card here. There's oppression here at the bottom of the deck, or ending something is here. There could be something by water. Six of Swords has a boat there, and this is the ocean. King of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. There's two pages out here, so there's definitely some type of communication. Somebody's on the fence about communicating. Show me some more information. King of Wands. So here's the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. They normally come out quite often together as a pair on my table a lot. Not sure why, but anyway, a lot of times they fight. There are people out here. Two kings, two pages, and this little player is out here. So there's a group of people out here, third parties trying to collaborate something here. Why are these people showing up here, please? So making decisions is out here. This came out last night. The bunch of hands pulling on this person to make a decision to get into some type of unity. There's somebody public is out here. Somebody public is out here. Why is the Seven of Cups out here? Ten of Cups. Strength card in the crossing. This is about protecting something. And then the King of Swords. There's a bunch of people cards coming out here. There could be something legal out here going on for some of your cases. Strength. There's another people card. There's people everywhere. Everywhere. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, two pages, nothing but people cards out here. The Tower. Something's emotional. Okay, so if the Strength card is in the reverse, it can have a meaning. Obviously, somebody don't have strength, or nobody has strength, or a group don't, but it can represent a maladministration out here. Yeah, somebody's wanting some type of public victory on something to get in unity, and it shows those two cups here over the top of somebody's head and a bunch of people pulling on somebody for this decision. There's another page. Wow, there's all kinds of people out here. Sun cards at the top of the deck. What's this about, Most High? Why is this all out here? Eight of Cups. It's in the crossing. It's something very much emotional because 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups. This is about emotionally investing in something. With the 9 of Cups also at the bottom of the deck. These two people, when they come out, I always say it when they come out because it's normally the energy between them is somebody will not stop and accept that something's over. It's still showing that energy. It always shows it together. And they have fought, those two energies have fought for a long time on my table about somebody not accepting that something's over, and one of them will not budge, and the other one's trying to wear the other one down in these decisions. They're here, and whoever the little player is, if they're bringing a bunch of people with them now to pull on the person to keep, come on type of energy, then that energy is out here, and then they got a group out here trying to do something with somebody who has stood for a long time and said no. And now there's a bunch of people out here, but you still got a player in the mix. You got some mental problems out here, man, in a really big way. There's a death issue, like a physical death issue that's out here. It does want to come out about getting into unity, making choices, and it does want to come out with another page, and somebody trying to pop up, be real fresh in something that's going on. But if it's always backstabbing, always with that connection that comes out here, always. I'm gonna say it again. Whoever you are, on my table, you got warned real big about a month ago. I think it came out real strong, and God said if you opened up to it, that's gonna be your end. And you're just, regardless, they keep coming back. But once you open up to this, once you do give into it, you're doomed. You're doomed on it. But anyway, I'm talking about somebody's trying to play something out here. You're freaking doomed on it. It's backstabbing, and there is a murder type of energy out here. I know that because God just said so, and He just showed me that it is out here. 4 of Cups. Again, somebody trying to play somebody. It's contemplated out here. You can tell them no. Go on down the road. Take your group with you and go on down the road. Somebody could have a large family out here involved in something going on with the matter as well. But if somebody's playing something out here, they're just trying to get some public victory because their pride, conceit, and ego's out here. And somebody is using kids still attached to some stuff. It's something very backstabbing with this, but you can do whatever you want. They are making choices, the lovers, secrets out here, bunch of money, or the commitment itself, or because you got money around something. But this is plots when you get the 2 of Wands for that contract. It's a spiritual contract, no doubt, regardless if there's physical contract around signing something as well. Loans and things like that. There's secrets out here. And somebody's still hanging on to another thing, person. It's right here. But I feel like somebody's trying to get up in here for their own advantage out here. It's quite the freaking shame, okay? Anyway, somebody's a beast out here. The word beast is out here in the combination of the pictograph. Anyway, it's a bad deal that you can do whatever you want, man. And God's trying to tell you to tell this person no, and keep your ground regardless how many friends may be around it, or how much your family may be possibly even taking some type of a bribe, or they made it look all rosy to somebody else to do something. You're to tell this person no, man. What's in the hidden space? I kept hearing today, as I spent some time with Most High, I sit down and wrote a bunch of scriptures out today, and but God kept bringing the word suddenly. He said, write down the word suddenly. And so I went and looked it up. Most of the places that you see the word suddenly in scripture, most of those words, the passages that you find the word suddenly, comes with a destruction with it. And right before I turned this camera on, the tower was there. As soon as somebody gives in to something that obviously the picture's showing, the person knows that they don't really want to make this decision about something, but as soon as that pressure gets into you, suddenly something horrific is going to take place in something for somebody's case out here. It would not, that word would not leave me alone all freaking day. And God suddenly is going to appear to an enemy somewhere. But you can do what you want. These 8 cups are going to cause a walking away of some sort, because that's what the 8 of Cups is. It's an emotional thing that's going to be invested in, or what they want you to invest in. But there's something wrong with it with the 8 of Cups. Going somewhere can be a travel card. You going somewhere for wrong reasons, or that's why somebody wants to do something because somebody did in the past. There's still more decisions that have to keep arising for somebody to try to get some type of victory and some type of nonsense. Because last night on the channel, most I said they don't want somebody to be right. It's quite a freaking shame that people don't want truth to be right. That they won't sit down and go, let's sift out the truth here, and then whatever the truth is, that's what we're gonna cling to, no more, no less. But you got somebody trying to do some stupid thing out here around some demonic situation is what's out here. Look what's at the bottom of this deck. This is a groups of people card. They're out here. It's also concerts, public places, and then the grave. There is a death out here. It's a physical death. It's a physical death out here attached to something going on. The mountain. It's an enemy card. Something could happen in the mountains. Maybe you live in the mountain. There is an enemy out here. And you don't like what I have to say, but that's okay. God already knows the heart, because he's already revealed what's going on out here over and over when these 2 people come out, whoever you are. They are an enemy. They ain't none of anything of the truth. This is somebody who gets off on being mean. And they're very repetitious, and like I said, here they are again. Now there's a bunch of people, and hey, make this decision. Come on. I'm not going to stop. I brought a bunch of people out here with me as well now. And that's all this is. That's all this stupid thing is. But you're fixing to get played, and suddenly, just like that, you're going to get hurt in some matter. You may die yourself in this, whatever this is. But that's the devil card in this deck. They're in the hidden space. They're a hidden enemy. The letter kind of coming out in the reverse. This is secret communication going on. You got too many pages out here. Something's been documented in error, or there's something that's not right about it with it coming out in the reverse, because you got too much nonsense going on out here. The thievery and the lies. Somebody's just playing somebody, making it look all rosy and shiny, and it ain't. There's at least 3 rats out here trying to get away with that 10 of Pentacles here with all this money attached to some stuff. They need somebody in this connection to get something going with them. So they just for whatever reason why they're just constantly on the person that they're constantly pulling on, and the other person's just like, no, something's over with this. You're vital to something that they need. It's the only reason why they're there. They don't give a rip about nothing but themselves. Somebody is going to be bringing back something that belongs to somebody else. Okay, if somebody else is trying to stop that and put a blockage there, because the mountain goes to a blockage. So again, that thievery, it's been thieved. A sergeant is coming out here. It's right here. The radio. Okay. Well, it's music. It's called The Rain. And it ain't yours. It belongs to Shannon Hensley. It does not belong to you. Somebody with long hair. And those of you who also have projects that have been taken from you, because concerts are out here. And I know I'm dealing with a music star who stole my music, and you're in error. And I'm sorry that you're not going to get a victory in error by thievery. You understand? It's not yours. Oh, France. We talked about France last night. Perjury, false witnessing in court. For some of you all, for the students, you go another way. If you got a court, something coming up on court, somebody pulling on you to get up on the stand and say something in a lie. Oh my God. And they're just pulling on you and pulling on you. You'll go to jail for that stuff. If this is past energy, and something's being investigated with it, it'll come out. Everything in the hidden's going to come out. So there is this document Legal document energy is connected with something out here, especially with radio stuff and things that somebody else didn't have no right taking and doing whatever. But the France stuff, you could be from France, but I talked about France yesterday and people using my old Facebook account, running things to France, and my old YouTube account, and doing some nonsense there. You people are going to go to jail for some stuff out here. God says so. Everything stolen's coming back. God says on this card there's going to be justice for this stuff. Anyway, whoever you are, don't even care if you're the sergeant involved in it and you're in the negative. Blonde hair. We have long blonde hair connected to something coming out here. Somebody's trying to stand in the way of the connection for something to take place. This right here, this is a blockage card. And somebody's trying to use a bunch of people to get up in here and do something. I'm sorry. It says, God is saying, my thoughts are not your thoughts. And my ways are not your ways. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my thoughts higher than your ways. Somebody trying to do something based on how they think something should go down, and you're never gonna, whoever just needs to hear that God's ways are not our ways. You just need to not lean into the arm of the flesh. Make your choice by upright righteousness, and God take care of every fool that's involved in some nonsense out here. There's an extremely lonely person out here that's been segregated. Now, it's because somebody's been trying to get some type of nonsense done for what they have done. Somebody secretly shoots drugs out here, folks, and there are children that are involved, and there's children that are missing, attached to something going on, or somebody, once you get up in the court of law, or they did talk about the missing kids or something like that. Okay? We have the vice president coming out here. And then flattery. Well, that's end time prophecy. There's the contracts right there. And secrets. There's a Judas is going to be caught. Jehovah says that if you don't like it, leave. And somebody won't. They keep coming back, like I said. Anyway, pick a couple more through my hands. There's cockatrice eggs out here. All right. What makes cockatrice eggs? The very first thing that gets it started in the ground is vanity. Second thing is you begin to speak lies, and then that conceives mischief, and it brings forth these cockatrice eggs, and it comes from a spider web of lies out here, and then it brings forth iniquity and violence is here in the hidden space. The letter R. Happy is the man that fears God, Yehovah Elohim always, but he that hardens his neck shall fall at once, suddenly. Somebody wants to say that they really do care, and so I guess some of y'all got somebody trying to stand in the way of that, whether it's your family or love, I don't know, whatever the situation is, but if children, some of y'all have children missing, some of y'all have a document that's missing out here because there's been thievery here, whatever that is. This letter in the runes goes back to a removal. It's a judgment card. It is the judgment card in the tarot deck. And a cooperation. Again, if you don't like it, leave. There's hidden relationship out here around something going on. Well, there's secrets. And somebody is trying to flatter somebody. And like I said, they're a freaking Judas. And they're just playing a situation. Okay? And for a lot of you all, they're using kids for the vain things to go a different way. Because not everybody's dealing with missing kids or missing documents. But just in general energy out here, there are secrets. And it ain't good. There's lies out here around some stuff. Anyway, a hidden relationship is around something, and this is luxury. That's all that it's about for a lot of people, is for the money that don't belong to them, and God said everything stolen's coming back. He says it's going to be brought back. So baby situations happened out here as well. And a construction worker or worker is also the meaning of that. 2 X's could be involved as the pictograph. The letter, though, is the NG together. Then you have the letter E, which is a friend, but there's a Judas out here. Somebody gonna kiss you on the cheek and sell you out for something as soon as you give in to that. Like I said, suddenly, just like that, something gonna happen to you. This is also increase in promotion, and there's money around, all kinds of stuff. And then the letter Z is out here, and this is about a protection, and it's also about a resistance. Again, you need to resist this person. If they don't like it, tell them to leave. Let them have a freaking cow. It's just going to show what their character is all about. Could be dealing with the housekeeper. This is my housekeeper rune because it looks like a broom and a mop if you turn it one direction. It is also the Hierophant rune because the pictograph looks like the letter Hey, which is the Hierophant card in the deck. And so either you have morals or ethics or you don't. Somebody trying to flatter somebody out here attached to something that is going on. This is a protection that is going to be granted if you choose correctly in this matter. The W and the E and the MEW, meow. And a cat will eat rats. But a cat symbolism is manipulation. And somebody is trying to manipulate some stuff out here. I'm going to take 3 more cards and call it a reading. There's the Hierophant right there. Comes out all the time. That's who that King of Wands is. If you're upright, you're upright. If you're not, you're a wolf. So we have the friendship rune out here, and you may be a friend, but somebody else is a Judas out here. This is somebody beneficial, or they think you're a beneficial something to the situation out here, trying to flatter you. I just heard somebody's a slob. I don't know why that came through, but somebody's a slob. Okay, you do have a cunning person card coming out. There's a boss figure out here. We have the vice president out here attached to something going on. So, high position. Something is out here. What else do I bring out here? The groups of people. And look what just came out in the reverse, the communication card. This is also a communication card, and it's also in the reverse. And it is a letter in the hand. Okay, so we have a bunch of people that are out here and a bunch of talking going on. And so people are going to prove who and what they are. But somebody's going to get crucified out here if you give in to the Judas. This is, if you're beneficial, the opposite end of this card is taking advantage of somebody. And somebody is, or has, whatever. Anyway. All right, well, there will be a removal out here. So any of these letters that came out for this reading. Good luck, folks. Shalom.